Hi, so I will be reviewing City of Bones today, written by Cassandra Clare. As you can see, we do have a soft, flexible cover, front and back. Up the top here, we do have the name of the novel, so City of Bones, followed by our author, Cassandra Clare. And you'll see down the bottom here, we do have a review of New York Times best-selling series, which is written on all of her novels in these series. We do have an illustration of our main character here, Jace, which plays a big role in this book. We then come to the spine of our book, and you'll see again we have Cassandra's Clare, followed by City of Bones and the Mortal Instruments, which is the entire series of this book. And we do have again another illustration of Jace, our main character, down the bottom here, followed by Walker Books, which is the publishing company of Cassandra Clare's books. This then takes us to the back of the book. You'll see up the top here we do have another review of The Queen of Fantasy about Cassandra Clare herself, written by Wall Street Journals. We do have a bit of a blurb about this book, followed by all of her other works that she has completed and that are set to come out. And down the bottom here we do have includes bonus content, which we will get to a little bit later once we get to the end of this book. There have been a number of covers illustrated for the book City of Bones. Following our map illustration, we do have a full page listing of all of her other works that she has completed. You'll see that the City of Bones, which is this book, is the first one of the Mortal Instruments series. And then followed by our title page, we have the Mortal Instruments listed up the top, and then followed by the title and Cassandra Clare's name. And we have our publisher down the bottom here, Walker. As we open up to our first page of our book here, you'll see we're greeted by some reviews from other authors such as Tamara Pierce, Holly Black, and Stephanie Meyer, for any Twilight fans. We'll then see our second page, and our third page is a double map. So this map explains basically every important place that our characters will visit throughout their journey. Followed by our title page, we do have our publication information. You'll see up the top here we have a dedication to her grandfather, who was a lot of her inspiration when writing these books and becoming the author she is. Followed by that, we do have a little paragraph here where she states that the book is a work of fiction, and declares that any acts performed by her characters is for entertainment purposes only and should not be reciprocated. We then move on to our publication information, where we see it was first published in Great Britain in 2007 by Walker Books, and it is copyrighted by Cassandra Clare herself in 2007, and we have our information there on our illustration. So we'll see that front cover photo that we initially looked at was illustrated by Cliff Nielsen, and our spine landscape illustration by Nicholas Deloitte, and our spine figure illustration by Pat Kinsella. You'll see that pages 6, 7 and 8 all include her foreword, which she does include in each of her books. And before each of her chapters in all of her novels, she does have a little poem or an extract from another author's work, which kind of just sets the scene for the rest of the chapter, and introduces you to the main character that you are going to be seeing. We then have her part 1, which is called Dark Descent, and again we have another extract here from another author. So Cassandra does break her books up into parts. So this one here does have 3 different parts and then an epilogue at the end. So you'll see here we have our book block, which is just over about 500 pages, and if we open up on the left side here we have our verso, and on the right side is our recto. At the end of her novel here, she does have some acknowledgements where she thanks different people that have helped her with her writing in creating this novel. And followed that, we do have her bonus content here, which just gives you an in-depth description to what her next couple of books are going to be like and what you can expect for the series from here on out. You can see her novel ranges between $13 to $20 on an array of different sites.